Hello everyone, I'm theloladass, and I'm reviewing here now Kung Fu Grand King for PC. So this game came out today. It's developed by Shabion or something like that. So Abura Sobabion and published by Kagura Games. It's another one of those Kagura games. Again, to get the full content you need the patch that you can always get for free on the Kagura Games website. Everything is always in there for free, the patch that brings the sexy stuff, but for Steam it's always censored, so let us start over here and see how it is. Move the mouse over there. Abura Soba Biori. Oh, okay. Oh damn, that's a big name. Big name, man. Yeah! Nah, this isn't even a warm-up, you are total trash. This is just a waste of my time. Come at me, all of you! You imperial monster, you will regret running your mouth in front of our nation's elite unit. Jesus Christ, beats everyone. 1 vs 1 million! That guy, oh shit! Yeah, haha, not much of an elite unit, haha. What the fuck? Are you okay, Lanmei? You have been through a lot. Are you pushing yourself? You got to be joking, master. No amount of this small fight could push me. You tire me out more than they do. Besides, I'm just starting to get serious. The enemy's main force is hot on our heels, so they are finally going all out. Yeah. An age of change has come. This war's gone on for too long. Everyone's grown wary of it. If we make it through the war, there will be peace for a while. We who work directly for the Emperor may be out of a job when that time comes. I hate thinking of peace. All this fight is making me stronger. I'll surpass even you one day. Lamei, strength isn't just power and skill. You must train your mind as well. If you don't, it will destroy you. You are too hot-headed. When the war's over, you can train my daughter. What? What do you mean? She's your daughter. Why don't you train her? Hey, this is an order, you can't refuse. The main force will be here in a minute, so enough chit chat. I'm going to retire once this war's over. Hey, wait, master! Master! The master shows the finger. Master! Master! So that's the daughter now, is it? And we are the master. Wake up, master! What? It was just a dream. Why now? It's been 2 years. It's almost time to open the dojo, master. And you shouldn't sleep in a chair, you know. It's fine, don't worry about it. This is my room, so don't tell me how to sleep in it. You are so stiff, Lilin. You are the exact opposite of your mother. We are different people. Get ready quick. We got a new applicant coming today. Yeah. The long war was over, and now it was a time of peace. The wounded nation was being rebuilt, and was once again flourishing. Lan Mei took on a pupil as her master had instructed. The two of them moved to a small village, opened a dojo, and advocated their teachings. 2 years had passed since the end of the war. Lan Mei was living a peaceful life, but would soon find herself in battle once again. Kung Fu Grand King. Oh my god, really? There will be another war? No. I love that brisk morning air. We are getting a new person today. I need to give them proper guidance so they don't quit right away too. Oh, you move. You play like this? Jesus Christ. Oh. Is that the... Oh, it's at the bed. I was gonna say, is that a nail bed? Jesus Christ. Are you ready, master? Everyone's quit on their first day ever since we opened the dojo. If you don't do something about that, we'll never get out of poverty. Fortunately, we get people every day. If only at least a third of them will stick around. The new people. Nice to meet you all. I'm Lan Mei, the master of this dojo. I'm Lin Lin. I will assist you with your training. Oh, it's really Lan Mei. She's a legendary kung fu master. Everyone who's into martial art knows about her. I can't believe I'm gonna learn martial arts from them. It's gonna be so fun. Alright, let's start with some light warm-up exercise. Running will limber you up. Yes, master. You will be running to the top of the mountain while carrying 80 kilograms boulders and wearing metal clogs. Just jump across the cliffs and rivers that you come across on the way. Okay, start. What? And they all drown. Today was a bust. Even if you were just teasing them, you went too far. They all disappeared before the warm-up exercise were even finished. It must be some kind of conspiracy. They didn't know the beast folk were far stronger than humans. There go today's plans. Lily's gone, so I'm bored. I guess I'll just wander around. So, this is that room. Okay. Lame Dojo, Waterfront Training Grounds, Marketplace. Hello Lame, you done your training? Yeah, basically. Working the field seemed like tough work. You're really tired. Don't overdo it, okay? I won't. Oh Lame, I've been feeling so much better since you and Lilin came to this village. Thank you for your acupuncture treatments. Martial artists do more than just fight. We are well versed in breaking things and fixing things. We had valid problems after the war ended, but it's pretty peaceful now, thanks to you. I tried. Now that things are safer around here, there are less opportunities to fight. Shame I don't have managed to test out my techniques anymore, though. So, what about Waterfront? That's where she is. You look like you are working hard, Lily. Almost. I've been working out since I finished performing acupuncture on the elderly. Are you free? Yeah, I've got a surprise large amount of free time. You want me to spare with you? A surprise large amount. Yeah, sure. Don't hold back, master. I'm going to beat you today. I haven't lost yet. Come at me. Ah! We have only sound effects. Throw to the river. That's cold. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, she went to there too. I lost. I need more training or I'll never be able to measure up to master. There's not as big as a difference between us as you think. You should make the best of your power as a panda beast folk. I don't want to be born with strength. I want to inherit your skills. That's what martial arts is about, isn't it? You are too straight-laced, but well, I do like that. Anyway, it's fine. You will improve your techniques just by using them. The war's over, so there's no need to rush to get stronger. I want to improve my abilities. You'll get there eventually. Get back to the dojo before nightfall and make a nutritious dinner. By the way, what is this purple thing? Huh. Weird. So can we go to marketplace? Oh, Lanmei, would you like some vegetables? They are free of charge. Just my way of saying thanks for chasing away those thugs the other day. Thanks. I've been in a hard place lately since my doge bleeding money. Even at the best of times, stupid folk eat a lot more than humans. So can I get them? Are you shopping, Lanmei? Would you like some nunchaku? I'll give you a discount. And not for free, why? Lanmei, please take some of my parts. This and this one. Oh, and this one too. Oh dear, I can't hold all of them, even if you give it to me. I do appreciate it though. Oh Lanmei, how are you doing? Same as ever. This area is our turf. You gotta pay to set up shop here. Well, but I got permission from the Empire to run this stall. Hehe, that doesn't matter to us. Our organization's gonna overthrow the Empire before too long. Seems like there's some kind of argument going on. I guess I should do the right thing as a martial artist and try to break it up. Excuse me, you are disturbing people who just want to shop. Could you please leave? Who the hell are you? You trying to start something? Don't underestimate him just cause he's a little fat. Look at how violent they are getting. Those guys are bad news. Shh, don't make eye contact. They are part of a dangerous organization that's been making trouble all over the Empire lately. Apparently they are a bunch of martial artists, so the Empire is having trouble dealing with them. Better pay up before you get hurt. I think we'll take all your sales for this month as a penalty for running a business without permission. No way, please don't. Don't you think that's a bit much? How is he going to survive? If you need money, you should earn it through honest work. Shut it. Get out of here if you don't want to get hurt. Bitch slap. Jesus. Be glad I'm letting you off with just a beating. Shoot, I did it again. Oh well, at least I held back. Thank you, Lamay. You are a lifesaver. Please take anything you want from my shop as thanks. Really? Thanks. Don't worry. I really did hold back. And everyone with bones broke and everything. Still, those guys were pretty good for a bunch of thugs. They say something about our organization. Who could they be? Can you talk to these people? Great job, Lamay. You are not famous for nothing. You are amazing. Thank you. You were a big help. No problem. Oh, Master? Oh, Master? What are you doing here? Have you come to see the growth of your adorable pupil and daughter? Heh, you seem to be having fun, Lamay. I've come to talk to you. The one who had shown up at Lamay's dojo was her old master, Z, yeah. 2 years ago she entrusted her daughter to Lamay as her disciple and retired from martial arts, disappearing from public life. It's good to see you again, mother. I'm working hard under Master Lamay every single day to train my martial arts. You used to be like a wild dog. I'm glad to see you have calmed down, Lamay. I had hoped that would be the case, but I didn't expect it to be quite so effective. I've done a bit of growing up myself. If anything, you are the impressive one for realizing that I had what it takes to be a teacher. You have a good eye. Anyway, what brings you here today, Master? It's rare for you to show up outside of the New Year or Auburn Festival. Did you get fired or something? How rude. I'm still the Empire's #1 spy, you know. I have good 100 years left in me. Mother retired from martial arts when the war ended 2 years ago to help the Emperor from shadows as a spy. She's so cool. I'm not really cut out for the whole spy thing, so I couldn't get the Empire to rehire me. The reason I'm here today is related to my job. I'd like the two of you to help me. You see, there's a big martial arts tournament going on in the Jade capital. The Jade capital? Lucky! That city's huge. I haven't had the chance to go since the war ended. The arena was built after the war ended, if I remember right. The finals of the last time were broadcast on TV. Thought we don't have a TV at the dojo, so we didn't get to watch. Indeed, the winner of the tournament is granted the title of Grand King, and given a large amount of prize money, the second tournament will be held soon. I have a reason to believe that an unsavory group of people will be participating this time in hopes of getting the prize money. Have you heard the rumors of dangerous martial artist organization? Yeah, that rings a bell. I actually fought some guys who claimed to be with them before I got back. They were just some lackeys, but they were still pretty tough. That organization definitely seems like trouble. The Empire would like to wipe them out, but their boss is a cunning one. We can't pin down his identity or his whereabouts. That sounds troublesome. However, I hear that their boss is the strongest one in the organization. The tournament is going to attack martial artists from all over the continent, so if they want to win, he'll likely have to enter himself. I see, and then you can capture him. You are so smart, Master. That said, I can investigate every participant myself, and if word gets out that an Imperial spy is snooping around, the boss probably won't show himself. Which where you come in. I want you to enter the tournament, face strong opponents, and identify anyone who seems like trouble. And if you happen to win, you'll get the money instead of the organization. Sounds like the perfect plan. People reveal their hearts through their martial arts. I'll know for sure if I'm fighting a villain. Then let's get going right away. I'm counting on you, Lamay. Lin, I have something I want your help with as well, so it will be coming too. Yes! And so Lamay and company set off for the Jade capital. Wow! It's a suite! Whoa! You're awesome, Mom! Heh. I used to live in a place like this when I fought for the Empire. All of the expenses are covered, so you may as well stay here. It will be tactless to talk about work after just arriving, so let's just enjoy some free time for now. Understood, Master? It's been so long since I've been here, so I'd love to have a look around. Let's meet in front of the arena. We'll register there, so don't be late. Okay. By the way, how the hell do you save? Oh, that's a pretty cool way to do it. Huh. Interesting. I like that menu. That's a cool menu. It's not like your a simple menu of RPG Maker. Like it looks pretty cool. Huh? Lan Mei, you were really active in the war. Oh, people still recognize me even 2 years later. Sounds like Grand Champion from last time is competing in this one as well. I heard she brought through the Grand Prize in no time. Most martial arts don't know how to handle money. Even I used most of my war bounty on building my dojo, and now I live in poverty. You look like a martial artist. Are you contesting the arena? Okay, so let's go for slums. It's a soul from neighboring country, drunk and sleeping on the street. The one ended and he was left behind. There's probably a lot of people left fitted who have ended up like him. Oh, you can't do anything in here. Not in this version, probably. Probably in the other version you can do something in there. Everywhere you go in this city, people are talking about the arena. Whatever happens, they will be all over the city before the day is done. I hear that big wigs from Shea Capital often eat at that Chinese restaurant. No one knows who the owner is, but he must be pretty big shot himself. I wonder who he is. Movie theater. Ah, taste my final secret art. Gah! There was a movie about me and I didn't even realize it. An actress who doesn't look much like me used an art I've never heard of to take down an enemy I've never seen. Welcome! Oh, cute! A bird beast folk waitress. She looks like a doll. This is so good. The dish we make here are made from the fire finest materials, which we use quite generously. Master, this is delicious, mother. What a nice little shop. Hey, why are they eating at such an expensive restaurant without me? Well, I guess I can just let spend time together without me. They is the same thing. And we can't eat. Sadness. Okay, it shows where you need to go. It shows that dot. I'm not as strong as I used to be. Meet up with Master. Okay, meet up. You need. That's a choice. Okay, it looked like it was talking. So this is the arena. It's really big. I can hear a lot of cheering too. It must be exciting. But don't you need to go to that circle? That's weird. You got here quick, Lan Mei. Let's hurry up and get you registered. Let's see. Your name is Lan Mei. All right. Your papers seem to be in order. Register right here. Thank you very much. Lastly, we'll just need your participation fee. That will be 100,000 gold. Huh? Master, Lan Mei, how much do you have on you? I'm a little short. What? You don't have any money? I used most of the money I got from the Empire to pay for the hotel. I only have 6k gold left. Let me see your purse, please. I don't have that much. How can you have so little when you work for the Empire himself, Master? The restaurant mother and I just ate was super expensive. It was so good I ended up eating like 10 courses. What? No fair. You two got to eat amazing food and I didn't get me anything. Excuse me. Anyway, what are we going to do, Master? I overhear your situation. Don't worry, Lan Mei. I'll let you participate for free. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? I'm the manager of this here arena. I'm in charge of every aspect of the tournament. You are the legendary martial artist Lan Mei, correct? Oh, you are the one in charge here? And you know who I am. I'm willing to waive your entry fee. Having someone of your caliber compete will draw a lot of eyes to the tournament. Wow, even the manager of a huge arena like this knows how strong you are, Master. You are amazing. Are you sure? 100k gold is a lot of money. Who knows how long it will take my dojo to earn that much. Don't worry, if you were just a strong martial artist, I won't be proposing this. There's another reason I do this. I'm sure the audience will love you. We have a deal. The preliminary round will be starting today. Good luck out there. Okay. Lan Mei completed his station and headed to the waiting room. I'm so nervous, my stomach in knots. Yeah, I'm gonna sweep their in and get rich. No, so they come at me like this, and then from the right I use all my strength, and then... Okay. Are you ready, Lame? The preliminaries are today. If you win, you'll move on to the final selection. I'm ready. It's time for the match. I never fought in front of so many people before. I'm a little nervous. The preliminaries will be a battle royale among all contestants. The last one standing will be able to enter the finals. Hey, look at the girl. That's Lame. I can't believe a famous person like her will be here in the preliminaries. We can't fight a monster from the battlefield. Why don't we all work together to take her out first? Even she can't take us all on at once. Some of them are staring at me. I wonder if they want my autograph. And let the preliminaries begin. Go! She's like, huh? Everyone's getting beaten. You're like, oh! Phew, almost done. It wasn't much a warm-up though. If I keep this up, I may just make it through the preliminaries. She's something else. She took out almost everyone else by herself. You are a martial arts fan, but you don't know her? That's Lame. She used to work under the previous emperor. They say she was one of the top 5 warriors during the war. Hehehe. We are the only ones left. I heard that you were a great war hero. It had me wondering what kind of monster you were. Come on. He's 50 centimeters taller than her. There's no one in martial arts who wasn't heard of Lame, but I just don't see how she can beat him. Oh dear, don't make the mistake of underestimating me. Hey, I'm going to trash you, get through the preliminaries and win the tournament. Let's do this. Too bad for you, you can't buy me. But you are not getting past this round or getting the prize money anyway. Click the numbers, shift auto loss. Click the numbers in order. Oh, with the mouse. Insta F. Too slow, and your defense is full of holes. This can't be happening. Damn it, take this! I could attack that even with my eyes closed. Your moves are just too obvious. I think that's enough. I just didn't want to finish too early. It will disappoint the audience. Ha! Kick in the ass. Yeah! Victory goes to Lame! No way! That guy's the master of one of the Jade capital's biggest dojos, and she took him out. She's amazing. I'm betting on her in the tournament. Hey, that about does it. Now I should be able to participate in the tournament finals. I doubt they will be as easy as today's match though, so I got to keep my guard up. Lame made it through the preliminaries with ease and returned to the inn where her master and Lin waited. Good work, master. You were so cool. You were amazing that battle. I'm back. That's it? Welcome back, Lame. Congratulations on making through the preliminaries. Your skills haven't dulled at all. It shows me that you have been training. Very good. There's a lot of things I want to say to you, but I'll just wait until the final selection starts tomorrow. We can evaluate my performance after I win the championship. The first round starts in a few days, so I need to prepare myself, but I'm just going to wander around the city for now. So probably people say something else. There's this guy that's new. You must take down a man over 2 meters tall. The press won't leave such a star alone. I've only been through a couple battles, but I garnered a lot of attention. I saw your last match. You were even better than the rumors say. Thanks. It's been a while since I have to fight, but I've kept up my training. I heard you actually famous martial artist who took part in the war. Don't say that, it's so awkward. Arena contests are really popular, huh? I've only been fighting for a little bit, but the whole city knows me now. Sounds like the grand champion from last... Oh, this is the same thing. That's the same dialogue. Over here, same... Oh, this guy is over here. Oh, there you are, Lame. Our dojo's reputation isn't worth it anymore since we lost to you in preliminaries. I'll be damn sure to return the favor. Oh, that's the martial artist I fought the other day. No wonder your reputation fell if you are this resentful for losing. Shut up! Pathetic. Just looking at you piss me off. Come at me, I'll show you what a martial artist is again. Boom! Gah! Damn it, attack from behind, attack from... wait! Gah! Tackle her from both sides. Do it! She's not surprised. Damn it, I'm gonna crush you from above with my own weight. Take this, gah! No way, how can you lift my 330-pound body with one hand? Pathetic, you need more training. Lame made short work of the martial artist and left. Oh, you can always fight against him? Basically, you know, to train how is the combat, basically. There's nobody over here, no? It's almost time for the match. Are you ready? I'm ready. Alright, first round is probably tougher than the person I fought in the preliminaries, but just looking at his physique, it doesn't seem like he'll be much of a match for me. Hehehe. I can't believe my first opponent is the legendary martial artist Lame. I might have to use my secret technique to beat her. Much. He's eating something. Oh no, he's gonna fart. At a glance these may look mere sunflower seeds, but if you eat 3 of them, you won't feel pain. They turn you into invisible warrior. Hey, I'm unbeatable. Wait, are those drugs? It's a disgrace to all martial artists. I can't lose to him. You got plenty of time, so just look at each other and go! You can do nothing, asshole. Gah! Huh? Boom! Get the fuck out. Gah! Victory goes to Lame. Yeah, what a great match. I'm glad I bet on her. Lame! This guy most definitely wants the crime boss. I hope my next opponent has more backbone. Congratulations, Master, you got through the first round. At this rate, the championship is in the bag. Once you get that prize money, you'll finally have a budget for the dojo. Thanks, Lin. I will treat us all the yakiniku if I win. It's so expensive. You really do seem like you can do it without much difficulty. I'm looking forward to it. Leave it to me, Master. The next day. The second match in a few days. Okay. You manage. Okay, that's the same thing. Congrats on winning first round, Lame. This tournament attracts lots of strong people, but it's just an easy way to make extra money for you, isn't it? Oh no, you're overestimating my abilities. What it really comes down to is luck, but I do intend to win. I heard that the guy you beat in the first round had modified his body with powerful herbs. He was a favorite for the championship, but I guess he was no match for a war hero. I suppose that strengthening one's body is a type of hard work, but I personally prefer justifying my skills. A body you have built up over time won't betray you at a critical moment. The first Grand King, I knew she was competing this time too. I heard about her first round, a knockout in 5 seconds. I wonder if I'll fight her if I win enough rounds. She must be really strong. Just the thought of it is exciting. Alright, over here there's nothing again. This one, it looks like the same. All the people competing in the tournament are heroes here. After the previous tournament, some contestants became TV personalities, some got sponsors, and some became owners of big dojos. I hope my dojo gets popular and that I get a lot of disciples. I hear that big wigs are the same thing. What about this? There was a movie about me. Yeah, that's the same thing, okay. This probably the same thing too, okay. We move. Shit, wrong one. we can move forward. It's almost time for a match. Are you ready? Yes, sir. Oh, Lord May, I bet all my savings on you. Don't lose. The crowd's cheering more enthusiastically than they were in the first round. I wonder if my opponent is here yet. I don't have any information on them, so I don't know what they are like. Where is the... Oh, what the fuck? Sorry to keep you waiting. What the... He's huge. It's got to be over 3 meters. Even an elephant beast folk aren't just this big. Oh my, an opponent bigger than yourself frightens you? Lanmei, the Imperial hero. You don't seem like much of a martial artist. Why don't you withdraw while you can? Whatever. I wonder if your huge body is just for show. I can't wait to find out. You got plenty of time, so just look at each other and... Go! Ugh. Gah! Damn it, I'm restless. My balance is... Hey, I was surprised how big you were at first, but now I know who you guys are. Ah! Oh, it really was 2 people in a big cloth, so it's really 2 against 1. You cowards! Being able to attack from above is a huge advantage for a martial artist. That's totally cheap. Fall! Fall! Boo! Damn it! Our unbeatable strategy failed, bro. They are disqualified. Victory goes to Lanmei. Morons, get out of here. Well done, Master. You won the second round, and now you are moving on to the semifinals. 2 more victories and you are the champ. The semifinals are ready? Well, of course my last opponent wasn't the boss of the organization. I wonder if you will be one of the 2 upcoming opponents. Heh, I think you could win even if you did go up against him. I'm looking forward to seeing you fight again, Lanmei. Hey, just leave it to me, Master. Knock knock. Oh, someone's here. Congrats on making it to the semifinals, Miss Lanmei. I just stopped by to congratulate you and say hello. Who are you? I'm from the organization. Would you like to have dinner? Hehehehe. The boss will be here shortly, so it would be appreciated if you would wait for him. Please relax and enjoy yourself. Lanmei, Ziyi, and Lilin were invited to a Chinese restaurant by a man from the organization. I can't believe the head of the crime syndicate will contact us at a time like this. More than I came to this restaurant to see it food delicious. I can't believe I got to come back. Just the 2 of you eating this good food. How unfair. I've got to go back with full stomach too. It's the bad guy's trait after all. Meet the boss. I'm finally going to meet the crime boss. I wonder what he has in store. We better keep our guards up. It's been a while, Lanmei. Ziyi, you haven't changed it. Luo Yeon? What are you doing here? Who is he? Do you know him? You must be Ziyi's daughter. She looks quite strong. I could lose her. Why don't you tell her who I am? You was a fight to work under the Emperor 2 years ago too. It disappeared after the war ended. You were said to be the most powerful martial artist in the Empire. How did you end up as a crime boss? You risked your life to protect your fellow countrymen in the war. The boss of the criminal organization that has spread throughout the Empire once fought with Lanmei on the battlefield, the strongest of warriors, Luo Yuan. Times have changed. Don't tell me you haven't experienced it yourself. Most of the martial artists that fought for the Empire are now jobless. All that they earn is worthless to them now. We who know nothing but battle have no place in times of peace. If we have no place in peaceful world, then we create the one we are familiar with. We will throw this country into disarray from within and through a neighboring country start another war. I'm not competing this foolish tournament for money. I'm just here to make my name an organization known throughout the Empire, and also to scout promising contestants. What do you say? Will you join my organization, become leaders and fight with us? It doesn't look like you have severed your tie with the Empire, but it doesn't matter. Hang on, we need to discuss this. Alright, think carefully. Since it was a serious discussion, Lan Mei decided to consult the others. What do you think, Lilin? If I joined them, I could get the dojo back on its feet. What are you saying, Master? You are so easily blinded by money. If you join a criminal organization, you'll never be able to live a normal life. That's true. A peaceful life is best. I can't work with Luo Yan. You're not going to take him up on that ridiculous offer, are you? Do you want another war? Oh no, I don't. Let's get him quickly. It looks like his guard's down, so just kick him in the back as hard as you can. That should take him down. Understood, Master. I thought you had discussed the matter, but I suppose you have no reason to decline my offer. Pooh! Kick him. Yes, you have decided. Here's my answer. Take this! Ah! What? He took the full force of my kick. Master, Lilin, help me out. We'll take him down together. Don't underestimate me. I saw that coming a mile away. You three aren't enough to defeat me, but I've taken precautions anyway. You coward! It's a disgrace for a martial artist to try to beat someone with numbers. Ha! I'll take care of the underlings. You go after Luo Yuan. Got it. I'm trusting you, Lilin. It's a battle! That guy tortured Lilin. Are you okay, Lilin? Somehow, yeah. I've taken care of things on my hand. Now I'll help you out. Oh shit! Huh? Lilin, this is because you let your guard down. It's pretty pitiful for a martial artist to get beaten up by a waitress. Ouch, Master, that one's pretty good. She seems to know martial arts. Heh, I spent good money on her. She's my favorite martial arts artist. Do it, Shiauwa. Sorry, I'm not going to hurt you. Just be quiet. I don't want to hit a woman, but there's no mercy between martial artists. Get ready for a beating. Oh shit, Lilin! Whoa, she disappeared. Gah! Lilin! Damn it! Lilin is down. Phew, good, Shiauwa. Take care, you two stay put. What do you do, Master? I hate to say it, but we got to forget about her for now and attack Luo Yan together. Continue to fight, you two will be pointless. I'll see you again when you are prepared. Farewell. Master! Ah, Lilin! This bad, Master. They are the worst criminal organization in the Empire. Who knows what they will do to Lilin? Calm down, Lan Mei. She'll probably be fine. Let's try to find her. Oh my god. I heard there was some kind of fun event going on Main Street. I gotta check it out. Yeah, I'm not sure, but the important thing is finding Lilin. Main Street quite noisy today. I saw a big guy running down the street with two women a few moments ago. I wonder if that has anything to do with it. That has to be Lilin, Luan, and Shiauwa. I got to go after them to Main Street. To the Main Street. What a wonderful show, ha! Soon the Empire will hear about this. Your dojo is finished. I understand that you want to shame our dojo, but don't involve my disciple in your petty grudge. I'm sorry, Master. I'm not worth of being your disciple anymore. It's okay, Lilin. You did your best. Ah, look, the tournament competitors are over there. It's the favorite to win, Luo Yan, and the most popular entry, Lan Mei. That bird woman Shiauwa, she was the winner of the last tournament and the first Grand King. Ah, pretty sure she's supposed to fight Lan Mei next round. Huh? So she's in the tournament too? Huh. I can't believe the previous champion joined the organization. And she's my semi-finals opponent. Sorry, I don't really like this kind of thing, but it's fine. I'll get revenge for my adorable disciple in the next match. I'm not afraid, even if you are the previous champion. Maybe you should be. She's the second strongest person in the organization after me. One of the strongest martial artists in the Empire. Master, could I participate in the next round in your place? I can't let things end like this. My pride won't allow it. What do you mean? I'm the one who registered for the tournament. You must be tired. You should get some rest. We can do it. I read the rules. I'm registered as your reserve, so I can participate in your place for one match. You read all those rules? I'm shocked. It's rare for a martial artist to actually be able to stomach reading long sentences. There's more to you than I thought. You are all stupid. Regardless of how it happened, I won't make excuse for being beaten, but I'm not one to stay down. Lily. Whatever, it's fine with me. Beating you should be easier than beating Lan Mei. Hope you don't mind losing to the same opponent twice in a row. Lu Yuan left in high spirits. I'm sorry, master, I got ahead of myself. It's fine, Lilin. Pride is everything to a martial artist. You can't let them make a fool of you. But now that it's come to this, you have to win no matter what. As my disciple and as a master ZE daughter. Yes, thank you, master. Oh, it's night. I talked myself up a lot earlier today, but that word beastfolk Shiauwa is really strong. No, I won't be able to sleep if I keep thinking about that stuff. I should take a quick walk around town. Oh, Lillian, you were amazing today. Your master's all over for you. Oh, you are Lan Mei disciple. Fall Imperial Margaret, I'll never forgive you. Lan Mei! Silence, do you really think you'll make it home safe and sound when you are surrounded like this? My master say here that they have made a movie about her, but I don't have enough training. Cha! Get ready for my ultimate move! Gah! I never even thought that this restaurant will belong to the enemy organization. The lights are still on. Are they cleaning up after today's fight? Why is dangerous? I don't care how much they pay me. It's pretty noisy in there. I think they're up to no good. Li Lin peeked into the restaurant. Huh. What the hell? They are rotten to the core. As a martial artist, no, as a human I can't let this go on. Wait. Who are you? What are you doing here? Oh, it's you, Lilin. The wild story this town and all the young men were too eager to work. They entered the martial arts tournament hoping to win prize money. However, no matter how much they won, it won't be enough to rebuild an entire town. That's why my organization stepped in. The jobs that I offer are more efficient ways of making money than winning tournaments. You are barking up the wrong tree. Little pest, but your fight is the main event tomorrow. I don't want it to affect by anything that happens here, so I'll withdraw for today. Let her go. Lu won and the man left without Shiauwa. So hard to pronounce that name, Shiauwa. Thank you. Don't worry about it. I understand the situation, just abetted by my sense of justice. No matter for the reason, I promise to fight you as a martial artist with everything I got. I'm not planning on losing tomorrow. Lily's late. Maybe she's nervous, or maybe she's down about what happened today. She should have inherited your brashness, so it shouldn't be bothering her too much. I'm back. I'm gonna win tomorrow. I'm not going to just sit back and let that scum do whatever he wants. I'm gonna restore the dojo honor and smash the organization. Just watch me. Did something happen, Lillian? Are you okay? You are really pumped up. The next day. Anyway, we are going on ahead, Lillian. Just calm down and come find us when you're ready. I'll cheer you on from the best seat in the house. The area isn't very sensible, though. They really should have prepared seats for everyone involved. Thanks, I will willing to wait. Please watch closely. Okay, time to go. Shiauwa was definitely strong. I'm concerned about her circumstance, but I need to focus on winning first. You are strong, Lillian, but do you really think you can take the place of your master? It seems like too big a burden. It might be difficult for me to take her place, but as a martial artist, there are some things that can't be refused. Honor is very important in our world. Everyone in Checker, I was talking about your master until recently. Now everyone's talking about you. I wonder what goes on in that restaurant. I want to help Shiauwa if I can. She may be my opponent, but what she's going through is just awful. Are you gonna compete in Lan Mei's place? I'm rooting for you. Go get them. Thank you, I will. Shiauwa, the last ranking won previous time with her overwhelming power. Not many martial arts can keep up with the speed of a bird beastling. Shiauwa's attacks were definitely scary fast. The key to defeating her is how to deal with her speed. I'm shocked Alan mates that you compete in her stead. That's a bold move. Your opponent is the last tournament winner, right? You have no chance. Shiauwa is certainly a powerful opponent, but I can't lose. Our reputation is hanging in the balance. Oh, you can't go to the slums. Do you want to buy some pickles? Well. Oh, I couldn't even save. Oh, shit. This match is great. One of them is substituting for Lan Mei, the other is the Grand King from the last tournament. I bet this is going to be a hell of a match. Over here, Lilin, Shiauwa! What a pain. I wonder how this fated battle will play out. You got plenty of time, so just look at each other and... Go! Lilin, I really don't want to fight you, but I can't lose, I'm sorry. Same here, we both have our circumstances, but showing being pitied by an opponent is an insult to a martial artist. The only rule in the duel is to win. 5 seconds? Holy shit. Tya! Damn. Her power as a Panda Beast folk is dangerous. One hit and I'm out. I got to be very careful. Okay, this time I was fast. Good, good, good. Ha! Good. Yeah, it's a shallow wound. Ouch, she really packs a punch. I was slow in this one. Oh no, she's appear again! She's so fast! I know what you're doing. You're behind me. Huh? No, ha! I mean. She read my attack pattern. She couldn't see me, but her timing was impeccable. She's got such honest eyes. I was pretty devoted to martial arts just like her before the war. I lost. I'm glad that I fought to collapse. Oh, Shiauwa, the previous champ has been defeated! Victory goes to Lilin! Woo! Where is? Oh, I see them over there. They are over here. Lan Mei and Zihi. You did it, Lin. That was amazing. You made me proud. That was a splendid attack. I'm proud of you. Hey, thanks. I did my best, and now I'm exhausted. Hi, I'm here for the victory interview. What would you say is the reason for your success? And that guy picks up Shiauwa. Everyone in Jade got to see Lilin's brilliant match, and the dojo reputation was preserved. The next day. Luo Yuan total vanished. He sure is good at running away. It appeared the moment Lilin won. I doubt he intends to show himself again until the finals. He must be worried about people from the Empire getting on his trail. We have to do something. I'm worried about Shiauwa. Shiauwa definitely has important info on the organization. From what Lilin told me, she should be willing to cooperate if you get the Empire to help restore her hometown. Either way, we should make rescuing her our priority. Winning this tournament is one of their main goals. They won't just abandon their punch and leave. They should still be somewhere in the Jade capital. There are still a few days until the finals. Lilin and I will search around the arena again. Maybe we can find some kind of hint. Okay. On the arena. You were great, Lilin. I'm glad I saw that match in person. Thank you. Have you seen Shiauwa? We are looking for her. Of course I've seen her. I saw her battling with Lily. No, I mean, we want to know where she went after that. Oh, Lan Mei and Lilin. Shiauwa was the previous Grand King, so she was damn good, but she couldn't pass Lilin drive. That one was the best match ever. I don't know if I could have won if she'd gone all out. The fact that she hesitated made a very slight difference in her attacks. Hey, you won. Be proud. She seemed really strong even to me. I think it was a good experience for you. There was a waiter at Chinese restaurant who was the winner of the last tournament. I never expected her there, so I didn't notice her. I was surprised to find out about that too. You never know when you might run into an amazing person. Bird Beast folk have delicate appearance, so they don't really look like martial artists. I didn't even notice. The old seats talking about the yesterday match. These people participated on behalf of a legendary martial artist defeated the Grand King. What a dramatic turn of events. I was scared out of my mind when I offered to fight in your place, Master. I only won by a head and did some crazy things. Heh, you won, so don't worry about it. I knew you could do it. You used to work at the restaurant during the day, didn't you, Shiauwa? I didn't think you worked with an organization, won the last tournament and was a celebrity. Being forced to work in a restaurant during the day and being forced to be the organization's spy is just too cruel. I wish I could do something about it. Well, we're gonna try to save her. I feel like it's an ideal place for bad people to hide. Well, let's look somewhere else first. Alright, so we have to go to Arena. There's so many people over here now. Shiauwa wasn't in the arena, was she? I wonder where she was taken. I searched everywhere around here, but I couldn't find any sign of her. She was probably abducted and is locked in the organization hideout. I'm very worried. But now we have to go to the slums. You need to be careful if you are looking for Shiauwa, you are bound to run into the organization again. You never know what's going to happen. Let's watch it again after we capture Luo Yuan. They are showing a documentary on you right now, it's so cool. It's so dramatized, it's so recognizable. Oops, I didn't want to go over there. Oh shit. This same thing. But where? That match was the best. Oh, probably you can do like this. Oh, you can pass over there. What the hell? The arena, this last place we saw her. Where was she taken? Several contests have gone missing. Maybe they were recruited by the organization or eliminated. They must be gathered somewhere. Let's see if we can find them. Shiauwa should be with them too. There's a good chance that they're at their headquarters. You got to find it. I'm worried about Shiauwa. Don't, Master. Does it sound like there's some sort of disturbance over in that direction? Does it sound like there's some sort of disturbance over in that direction? Now that I know Shiauwa is in slums, I have no reason to go to the arena. Oh, but you don't know, it doesn't say that it's in slums, it only says in that direction. How the fuck will I know it was the slums? Do you know where Shiauwa is? She's a beast folk from the bird tribe. Huh? You talking to me? I ain't telling nothing to anyone who went from the slums. Huh, this guy is fishy. Talk! Bam! Gah! Master! At times like this you need to be rough. I used to extract information this way from prisoners during the war. Ha! Gah! Gah! Oh damn it, I overdid it. You can't ask him anything if he's unconscious, Master. I'm sorry for sleeping. Sorry for sleeping. I think a poor beast folk named Shiauwa was taken to the slums. Oh, I know about that, but I ain't telling you for free. Talk. Gah! Master. I only gave you a little kick. Don't faint. Answer me. It's pointless. It's out like a light. Not surprised since your kick his head like a soccer ball. You won't be moving for a while. Jesus. Where's Shiauwa? I know she's in slum somewhere. Please tell me. Shiauwa? Oh, I saw her. Well, I ain't just telling you for free. Talk. Bam. Master! Violence is the best way to get information out of people. Now tell us where Shiauwa is. Oh, what the hell? He fainted. We can't get anything out of him like this. Master. Sorry, I'll be more careful next time. Do you know where Shiauwa is? She's probably going through some pretty awful things in this slum. Of course I know about her. Please tell me where she is. Why will I do that? Give me money and then we'll talk. Bam. Master? Stop! I'm so... You overdid it, Master. Sorry, I just got too mad that I didn't even ask where Shiauwa is. Well, you won't be waking up anytime soon. Master, we can't ask him anything now. We are running out of ways to find her. I can't think of anything. Let's get Master to help us. That's right, Mother's an intelligence operative who works for the Emperor. I bet she's a lot better at gathering information than we are. Okay, I understand the situation. Okay, it's my turn then. I'll show you how Imperial Intelligence Operative gathers intel. You are so cool. We have gone through so much for Shiauwa, so please hurry. Be careful, Master. Well, I probably shouldn't be worrying. Oh, so probably now we play with... yeah. Oh, it changed. Okay, I'll let out. Searching the slums is a waste of time. I should look for clues in the place she disappeared in the arena. Wait, are you Zihi? I never thought I would get to meet one of the Empire's greatest martial artists here. I'm flattered, but that was in the past. I love martial arts. She looks like a martial artist, but I haven't seen her in the tournament. This year tournament is getting a lot more attention than the last one. A Kung Fu documentary based on true story, The Legend of Lan Mei. I loved super realistic battles. The actor playing Lan Mei's master is very popular. Actors playing Lan Mei master. Lan Mei. Why did they make a movie about Lan Mei and not me? I'm a little jealous. Well, it's not a very good movie anyway. Lan Mei, watch carefully. This is my final technique. Master it and put an end to this war. Master! Honestly, my character is nothing like me. Maybe I should ask the Emperor to suspend the showings of this movie. Lan Mei and Lin have become the face of the tournament. Their match have been great. Of course they are. A big fight broke out in Chinese restaurant the other day. There were a bunch of martial artists fighting. Apparently they were on it all night long. We interrogated Lu Yuan's men throughout the night, but most of them were just broke thugs with no useful information. They were viewed as disposable from the very start. Okay, we need to go to the arena. I can't imagine Shiauwa walked out of here on her own after Lin beat her, which means she was taken by someone. There's no way they took her out of main entrance without anybody seeing. Lu Yuan must have somebody who knows about the staff entrance. In other words, Lu Yuan is working with the arena management. I suspect the organization takes care of people who get in the way of the management and help set a rigged match. Imperial intelligence officers analyzed the video footage and found that it was taken by the same cameras the arena used. Meaning they brought the equipment from the arena to the slums. I bet there is information on their slum hideout somewhere in the arena that ordinary people don't have access to. Seeking clues about Shiauwa's whereabouts, he snuck into the arena. Quietly, stealthily. Ah, there's a bottle on the floor. Who the hell are you? I need to capture her. Hold on, calm down. I'm not anyone suspicious. I just got curious and wanted to see the inside of the arena. Hey, aren't you Lan Mei's master? You know trespassing in here is a crime, right? Well, nothing. You know what you did. Shall we call the police? We'll let Lan Mei know too. Alright, how did your investigation go? Hey, I'm hot on the organization trail. You are just a step away from rescuing Shiauwa. Well, we tried so hard and couldn't find out anything. I guess experience really does make all the difference. I need to get together and keep trying. I'm not giving up in here. So you got captured, huh? I messed up last time, but I got information on their interior layout, so you could almost consider it as successful. Next time there's no chance for failure. Okay, you couldn't go for that circle. Those documents have to look important. I would like to investigate them all, but right now Shiauwa is my priority. I should hurry. Let's see. A map of the slums. There that is marked, and even the time of the video shoot. If I give this to Lan Mei and Lin, they should be able to take care of the rest. I found you, Lu Yuan. A
I'm not letting you get away this time. I won't let this crime stand. Lan Mei, I never expect you to find this place. Damn. Heh, if you think you got this corner, then think again. The boss right hand man and the strongest martial artist is me. Ah, it can't be. Psh. Stay back, Lilin. I will handle this. Yes, master. It's over for you. Accept it. You're not making money anymore. You are done preparing for your little war games. It's all over. It's not over yet. I think you're underestimating me. You're not the only one who's honed their skill in battle. What's this fighting aura? I can't attack. Ah! Master! He's so strong. This place is too small for a place that cites strongest warrior in the Empire. It won't look good for me if I win by default, so how about we stop for the day? We'll fight in the arena as originally planned. It's not just for show, it's also for the public can bear witness the true. It's also so the public can bear witness to true martial artists. The audience will see it with their own eyes. Let's bet on each other's futures. In other words, if you win, I swear to disband my organization and give all information I have to the Imperial Intelligence. But if I win, you'll leave this place and never come back again. You're pretty messed up. Do you even have enough pride left to uphold your promise? It's a serious competition between martial artists. You can't win if you aren't prepared to sacrifice everything. You should know that I'm serious. You're right. I don't think even you have fallen that far. I believe you. It's time for a championship match. I'll beat you in front of an audience and begin a new era. And they get up. What the fuck? I won't be defeated by a warmonger. Martial arts aren't just about strength. If you don't understand that, you'll always be second fate. Master won't lose to someone like you. Are you okay? I'm so glad we saved you, Shiauwa. I was so worried. Thank you. I'm sorry you had to put yourself in danger for me, but you really saved me. It's fine. Come on, everyone. Let's get back. Would you let us out too? Oh, I completely forgot about them. Phew. We will deal with the details of aftermath, right, Master? I sent you all back with Lillian. I got to go back to the inn and prepare for the final match. I should tell Shiauwa, she and Lee seem to be having fun conversation. It's nice seeing people who fought each other getting along. They look like they are friends. I'm glad to see it. A good rival is essential for growth. Oh good, you're all back. You may not have come to Lu Yuan, but at least you rescued all those missing martial artists. Everyone's safe now. It was a close call. They were so brainwashed that they nearly betrayed the Empire. You have been through a lot, Shiauwa. You can pulverize everyone involved and break their bones later. It's fine. Lu Yuan is a very dangerous opponent. Even though his base was destroyed, he's alive and well. He's stronger than all of the other combined. Yes, it's no question that he was one of the strongest warriors in the Empire. If he kept training when it disappeared after the war, I'm not sure that anyone could beat him. Ha! Do you have no faith in me, Master? I'm gonna win this, yeah. You are the strongest, Master. No one can beat you. It will be alright. You can't lose. Yeah. Once a martial artist accepts a match, all that's left to do is to prepare. The stronger will win and the weaker will lose. Well, I guess all you can do is prepare. Today's the day. I'll be fine. I can win this. Time to go to the arena. She's a big name on the world of martial arts. Everyone's excited about championship. Lan Mei fever is spreading all over the Empire. I guess I'm really popular. My opponent is Lu Yuan, a former warrior who worked directly under the Empire and under the Emperor like me. It's kind of a shame that he doesn't get more attention. Good luck in the finals, Lan Mei. I'm rooting for you. Thanks, I'll do my best. I got personal reasons for wanting to win. The winner of last time became the Grand King and she lost, so now all that's left are two legendary martial artists. I wonder how this tournament's gonna end. I'll be the victor, of course. I've come this far, so I have to, for the sake of Lily, Master and Shiauwa who are supporting me. There was a popular contest for the contest, and actually Lan Mei won. If she wins this match, she'll be the strongest and most popular martial artist in the Empire. Oh, that sounds nice actually. Martial artists always aspire to be the best. It's just one aspect of martial arts, so, and one shouldn't get caught up on it. With Lan Mei passes to the finals, TV stations and magazines have been putting together lots of special features. That movie is jumping in popularity and it sounds like a sequel is on the way. I've never seen people around here so excited before. Everyone says that you'll win the tournament. If you do, it will magnify the excitement that people are already feeling. I'm happy everyone's supporting me. I'll definitely win. It's finally time for the finals. I imagine we'll get lots of customers, tourists due to it. But I wonder how long the restaurant will be closer. It's still closer? Yeah, it's still closer. Can you go to slums? Safe. Alright. Are you ready for your battle? Yes. Alright, I'm going. Cheer me on from the stands. Okay, master. Hello, Lanmei. Today is the day the Empire's Ultimate War is decided. Can you tell us how excited you are? Whoa, we are on TV. This is my first time seeing an interview. Peace. Calm down, Lillian. We will be broadcasting today's match live across the nation. Good luck. Lanmei and Lillian left the others and went to the waiting room. I'm sweating like crazy. They shouldn't go around interviewing people out of the blue like that. Are you ready, Lanmei? Good luck with championship. Just before Lanmei arrives in the arena. That woman, she has no chance of beating me. I've included as many rules that will disadvantage Lanmei as you have instructed. I've also placed the members of the organization to the audience. Hehe, she'll never expect that I'm connected with management behind the scenes. The organization and the arena have been working together since the very first match. What the arena management was working with Louis on to make sure he wins the whole time. The scale of this year's tournament is totally different than the last one. You'll gain the title of Grand King and make your organization stronger, and will be able to recruit who you need for war. That's why the organization supported the arena before it was even created. Matches were fixed in preparation for it, sponsors were threatened for money, and other martial arts performances were crushed. Thank you for your help. Lanmei did a great job advertising the tournament. She's a fool to defy you. She'll regret it after the match, as well as he and the other one. Those who defy the organization must be punished accordingly. Unknown to Lanmei, a terrible conspiracy was unfolded behind the scenes of the tournament. Oh shit. It's final time for the finals, and they are both war heroes. No surprise there. I never seen the audience in such high spirits. They are even broadcasting the match. Whoever wins will be a huge star all over the Empire tomorrow. I wonder who will win. Even Lanmei looks unusually serious. Just look at how tense her expression is. She's preparing for a real fight. The path of a martial artist will be close to you today. Are you sure you don't want to pledge your allegiance to the organization? If you don't, you'll end up wallowing in regret and shame. What a dumb question. You already know my answer. If you want me to surrender, you'll have to make me with your own fists. You got plenty of time, so just look at each other and go! Stop! Your skills are quite impressive, but you will never be able to make up for the difference in reach. You think so? I tell a lot of things you don't have. Yeah! Huh? Damn it! Her tail! Oh, a beautiful surprise attack from Lanmei right into his gut. I see. A dragon beast folk tail is stronger than their limbs. Yeah, that was a direct hit. I can't let my guard down. Now to hammer him. I can't let him rest. Take this. Hey, hang on. Is that really her tail? I need to confirm it's not unnecessary or a weapon. Of course it's real. What do you mean you have to check? I'm recovering. Damn, that was my chance. This sucks. This is nothing. That was a mistake. I've suffered a lot of damage. Yeah, see, I got a few tricks up my sleeve. I've hit a knot of nerves that should keep you down for a while, which means that I win. Damn it, you won't win that easily. I thought this might happen. Both of you, stop. That was a questionable move. I'm reviewing the video. Reviewing the video? Yes, back on my feet. Now I'm good to go. Alright, I checked the video. No problem. Jeez, don't do so confusing moves. Huh? That's ridiculous. Absurd! You can't beat me like that. Our reasons for fight are different. This isn't an era where a person whose fist can only see the past can win. You are getting on my nerves. You people have always been like that. There is no use for martial arts other than war. Now that peace has come, you outside time early. Yeah, and that woman, she went out of her way to help Shiauwa. She worried about a loser. It's a disgrace. If you leave her through battle, you know that such compassion is pointless. Gah, ridiculous. How can she do this to me? Amazing, what a battle. It also looks like Lu Yuan can defend himself against Lan Mei's vicious onslaught. Yes, get them, Lan Mei. Yeah, come on. I knew it. No one's stronger than Lan Mei. We are witnessing the birth of our new Grand King. What's this power? I should have won with ease, and my shame is being broadcast across the empire. Members of the organization from all over are leaving. And here is astounding. The strength of martial arts is also changing. Your method of just making enemies has no future. I won't accept you. I'll bring back an age of war. Now go to sleep and stay out of the way of the new age. Okay, magnificent. It's not cold. I can't do anything this time. Victory! Sorry, Lu Yuan. You should have trained someone else yourself. Maybe if you had, you'll have thought differently. Once well done, Lan Mei. You have become a fine martial artist. You were amazing, master. I was super impressed. I think I understand what you say now. True strength is working hand in hand to build each other up. Lan Mei defeated her strongest enemy. In accordance with the law of martial artists, Lu Yuan explained his plan to Imperial intelligence, as well as the organization members, and his hidden fortune. And so, the Empire protected the peace. 2 months later. Holy shit, so many students. Look, master, look at all the applicants. They won't all fit into the dojo. I guess it's thanks to all that publicity. They made a movie about everything that we went through during the tournament. They even put in an ad for the dojo. We even played ourselves in it. Whoa, they even participated in the movie. Thought the act was terrible aside from the action. But anyway, we got lots of people. Yay! Nice to meet you all. I'm Lan Mei, the master of this dojo. I'm Lilin, the assistant instructor. I'll be your senior and will be assisting your training under our master. Pleased to meet you. Oh, it's the real Lan Mei, the strongest martial artist in the empire who defeated the so-called invisible Lu Yuan. I can't believe I'm going to be taught martial arts by this Jew. My days from now on are gonna be pretty awesome. Alright, let's start with some light warm-up exercise. Running will limber you up. Yes, master! You'll be running to the top of the mountain while carrying 80 kilograms boulders and wearing metal clogs. Just jump across the cliffs and rivers that you come across on the way. Okay? Start! What? It was still the same thing. Nobody wanted to do that. They are like, oh, fuck that! Over here showing everything, is it? Showing all the battles? Oh, this is the movie! Like, it is the movie. Okay, she got on. Oh no, she fell. Okay, let's see if everything's okay with her. This is like the bloopers of the movies. This is what they are showing over here. At least it's what I'm thinking. It should be like that. That's pretty cool if it is. Then Lillian go fight those ones. They forgot the lines. They were like, who is going to talk now, huh? Yeah, these like the bloopers of the movie. What happens in the final battle then? Abura Sopa Biori. Damn, that name is so hard to say. That's a lot of A's. Thank you for playing. This is the end of Lan Mei's fight for now. You will now be brought to the Epilogue. There aren't any events, but you still can walk around town after seeing the ending. I hope you enjoyed the game. The name of the developer. Whoa, everyone ran off before warm-ups were over again. It must be a conspiracy. Well, that was my plan for the day. Guess I'll just wander around. Is there something in here? because it's like the epilogue, there is no events. May I saw your return to TV, that was amazing, you are so admirable. Thanks, that was the biggest match I've ever had. It's only because of my training here that I was able to gain enough power to win. May congratulations on your victory, that was a splendid match. Oh, thank you. It was the first time in 2 years I had to really fight seriously. Actually, I never fought that hard before. I can't believe a great Imperial martial artist was preparing for war in the Jade capital. I'm so glad you stopped him. I was really worried when I found out that he used it to fight for the Emperor too. I hope he atones for his crime and gets a fresh start. Oh, these two are over here. Master, Shiauwa is here. She bought me a steamed bun as a souvenir. Hello, sorry to interrupt your training. Don't worry about it, I've got nothing to do. How's the rebuilding going? Thanks to negotiations with the Emperor, we got the Empire's support, and since I appeared in that movie, we are getting contributions from all over. I also heard that you donate most of your winnings to the rebuilding. I really don't know how to express my gratitude. It's fine, it was a formality that caused you all that trouble, and when you get right down to it, it's our fault that your town was damaged during the war. I thank you for all your help. I'm sorry that I can't do anything in return. Don't worry about it. It would be great if you could just come train with us sometimes. It's just been the two of us for so long. I wonder how this dojo lasted for 2 years. I'm actually grateful to you two, Anzi too. She helped me get amnesty for the things I did in the organization. Don't mention it. It seems the information you gave to Imperial Intelligence was a big help, and now you have taken over your family dojo. I envy you for how well you are managing it. Yeah, as soon as I reopened the dojo, I got a lot of applicants. In addition to the normal program, I also offer humans exercise and diet course, as well as other things. Can I come visit sometime? I bet I'll learn a lot. Huh? I'll come visit you sometime, but you know, Master's super popular. Hey, you're pretty famous yourself. You are the one of the heroes who saved the Empire from the brink of war. You should be proud. We may be popular, but it won't mean anything if you don't get the applicants that will actually stay. Even after the tournament, the dojo is still poorly managed. It's weird, everyone in the Empire knows about the Grand King's dojo, but we still don't have enough people joining. Maybe you should re-examine your training menu from the ground up? Yeah. Saying people have to carry boulders and cogs, it's like, goddamn. Oh, you're on me, right? I saw the final match on TV. Would you like some vegetables? Thanks, I got the price man, but it was gone before long. I don't think I'll be escaping poverty for a while. You got a lot of new fans since the tournament. Oh, Lamay, seems like you added art in Jade capital. Lamay, please take some of my parts. This one and this one and this one too. Oh dear, I can't hold all it does. Oh, this is the same thing. What about Jade capital? Well, how the hell you can go for Look Sexy Village over there? Your fans have been jubilant ever since you won the championship, and the guys who bet on you made quite a bit of dough. Alright, if I'll bet on myself, I'll be making banking dividends. Damn it! That was a great final match, Lanmei. I've been into martial arts for years, but I've never seen anything like that before. Thanks, that was a really hard match. I was so tired the next day I couldn't even walk. The first and second Grand Kings are both top tier imperial beauties. I wonder if we are entering an era of strong women. Physical strength and skill aren't the only things that decide the victory. Shiauwa also had a strength of mind that surpassed her opponents. That was a great match. You took down that gorilla in a straight up fight. It didn't look very muscular though. You can judge a beast's power by their appearance. Besides, strength isn't all there is to Kung Fu. It's the skills you develop through training that increase the power of your techniques manifold. I've been down in the dump for a long time since losing the war, but watching your match made me want to try living again. I guess people can get up again and again. Yes, it's important not to give up. That applies to everything. The birth of a new Grand King had a positive effect on all of us. All the martial arts fans are having a hell of a time, so that means more abundant food for us. You should try getting a job. Thanks to your donation to rebuilding. People who've lost their jobs can work again. Everyone in slum is doing better now. Oh, that's good to hear. As a retired Imperial warrior, I wanted to do something for my country, so I talked with my master about it. Okay. What about downtown? A kung fu movie based on real story, The Legend of Lan Mei Chiu. It's a sequel based on the recent tournament. Everyone's talking about the contestants playing themselves. Hey, I was surprised when I was asked to star in a movie, but I thought it would be pretty cool to make my debut as an actress. I worked hard at the action scenes. Ha! Quack! The action is fantastic. I expect no less from the Empire's #1 martial artist. I'm glad to hear that the movie featuring me is a hit. Maybe I can make a career as an actress. She can't act to save her life. How did that get okayed? Everywhere I go into city I keep hearing about the martial arts final. You don't even see fights like that in a war, so everyone's very excited. I used every last technique I had in that fight. The owner of that restaurant was arrested and it was closed for a while. Now it's open again. Oh, sounds like a positive effect for profits. I would love it if our movie could help the restaurant out. Oh, but you can't even enter. If I was young, I would join the next tournament. Oh, Master, looks like the dinner was a big success today. I'm jealous. You're looking lively, Lan Mei. You did a wonderful job in the finals. After Lu Yuan's connection to the arena was exposed, the administration were all arrested. And after that, the manager approached the Master. I'm afraid of what the country will do. Will state management be safer? The profits from the badge and videos are also going to construction for places affected by the war. Well, it's better than being used to fund war anyway. It's pretty obvious you got a lot more influence these days, Master. Oh, I thought you could fight against it. I thought you could fight against Master, but it doesn't look like. But yeah, it looks like, there we go. It's like you can talk to everyone for them to talk about what, about the final, you know, about the tournament. But yeah, it's a cool game. Like I like that the fighting that is like you need to go and click on those, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of course, there is time and you need to be fast, but it's a cool game. It's short, of course, compared to other ones. It's a short game, but of course, if you get the patch, there is more content that you can play and record to YouTube. Yeah, if you like what you saw, you can buy it on Steam. It's already available. I think it's like close to 10 euros. I think it's 9 euros and 71 cents, something like that. So yeah, it's like you're gonna have a good time with this game. And then of course, like if you want to play the full game, don't forget to go to Kagura Games website and download the patch that is free, and you get to see all the content that there is on the game. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy the playthrough of Kung Fu Grand King, and see you guys next time. Bye.